There we go. Look, Uncle Keith is the only chef to be wearing a headset. It looks like he's directing aircraft and cooking at the same time.
God, it's so hot.
Oh, Keith, oh, his sound's not working.
Ah, perfect. Gallery view.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we've got, just to let everybody know, so we've got Strawberry Blonde. It's going to be doing the roaming camera and zoom in to show you up close. We have sous chef Jude, who's going to be helping us cook. Yeah, that's good. And then we've got this camera, which is going to be showing the sort of back view like that. And then Amy, Strawberry Blonde camera, is zooming.
Cool.
Can everyone see that? Okay, Keith, we still haven't got your audio yet, mate. This is pretty good, actually. I like it. Look at this.
See a business model coming here.
Oh, that's a huge one, man. That's a huge.
It's a family gig as well. I love it.
Let's go.
So next one we do, guys.
My wife sort of gives me instructions.
So you should all have like Tomas with training wheels, right? So the next one we do, we're going to big baby like this.
Shall I take my meat out of the wrapper?
Take it out. It should be, you want to be getting it to room temperature. So anyone that's got their Tomas fridge, get it
All right.
out.
And what do I put it on?
So just put it in a baking tray on like I've got here. Back there.
I have a sirloin instead of a tomahawk. I couldn't get a tomahawk.
Do it in steps, okay?
Run.
Let me have a look. Oh, there we go, there it is.
Yeah, I'm just cutting open. I can hear you.
Cool, cool. So yeah,
I'm ready, everything's here.
Don't need foil in it. So you want to get this to room temperature. You don't want it in the fridge.
Cameron, you can go.
Where Keith's gone?
Hang on, let me check.
No, that's mine.
I need to stand every time.
You don't need to be seen. It's okay. Back here.
Hey, hi, Cameron. How are you? Good. Very good.
Keith's got no sound.
Yeah.
Can you use this as
Nice.
a phone?
Wait a minute. Not asparagus. It's a sequence. It's like a piece of art. Pete, not yet.
All right, mate.
Just trying to get, if we get Keith on, we can comment. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, Keith.
Stick it in the fridge.
I shall bear you.
Not yet.
He's not whole beer, Daddy.
Right. Go get it from the guest room.
Okay.
Oh,
Right. Keith. Can we hear you, Keith?
he's just. Well, try it on your phone, Keith, if you can hear. But then you'll need something to hold it.
There you go. Keith, have you tried the unmute audio button? Because when I logged in, it didn't automatically want to use my computer sound. I had to choose using my computer sound.
Do we need foil underneath that meat?
Yeah, you can do, mate. Don't have to. I usually put foil because it's so up. Just throw the foil away rather than washing up the baking tray. There we go. Do we?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hey.
5 by 5.
Cool. Right.
I need to get one of those headbands like Nigel because I am absolutely sweating.
Okay, headband time.
Yes. Where's my headband? Have I got a headband? I'll go and get the Tough Mudder one. Assistant number 1, go and find some.
Hey, morning guys. What have I missed?
Hey, Keith.
Just keep this in here.
We're going to open chef.
Nope, that's not good yet. Don't worry.
Okay. Ready? There he is.
This is a normal starter.
Okay, so I told you, yeah, come over here. So you should have some parmesan, some gravy granules, some butter, some thyme, and balsamic.
Yeah.
Right, all of that can go in the fridge because that is the last part. Okay.
Cheese, butter, balsamic. What else was it that goes in the fridge?
Time.
Gravy granules. Okay. So the parmesan, the gravy granules, the balsamic, the thyme and the butter, because that is for gravy time. So that's not until the end. So
Nice.
just put that in the fridge. And let me know when you're all ready.
Ready?
Ready?
Okay, cool. So you should have this thing of beauty ready to go. Have we all got your steak ready?
Mine is sirloin. I couldn't get it.
Oh, what you got? What's that?
It's sirloin.
I see. Oh, yeah, you're not doing a Tomas. Oh man, your cooking time is going to be completely different.
Sorry, I couldn't get it tomorrow. But this is
It's half the thickness of ours, mate. Okay, I'll try and work it out. Keep your eye on your WhatsApp. Everyone else got Tomas, yeah?
an inch and a half, you know.
No.
Yeah. Question.
Look at this.
Question. I took it out at about 4 p.m. yesterday. Put it in the fridge. I think it's thawed.
Yeah, it should be okay. Give it a squeeze on both sides, mate, with your fingers. If you can sort of nearly get your fingers together, you're done. Should be all right.
No, still feel a bit hard in the middle.
Okay, I can work that. Put them together, and we're going to treat it as one. Put them together. So you got one on top of the other, okay? Right, and pat it down and keep. Yeah, okay. We're going to try and treat that as one. Look, Keith. Only missing a tennis racket. Look at that. Still my boss. Awesome. Look.
My kids.
Oh.
This is slick, yeah. This is slick, man. This is slick.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, so what we need to do, does anyone have one of these?
Nope.
No.
So do you have, as I suggested, one of these?
A skewer.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
a long one.
This is a brilliant investment. So for anybody that does meat, you just stab it and it gets these spikes going in.
Ah.
It's a fantastic bit of kit. So like this, look. That is tenderizing, but it's also putting little holes into the meat for the marinade to go in. But because we've got this, okay, so hold it like you would a pen, because we're not going all the way in. So like a quill pen, yeah? And then what you're going to be doing is just, again, stabbing all over. Only to about probably about 1.5 inches in.
So stab my meat by about 1.5 inches.
Yes, my friend. Double entendres are well.
I gotta be honest, I'm fighting to hold it back. I've got so much stuff back for this.
Put your meat in your hand. Perhaps you can need your wife to help.
Stab it.
And then stab it.
Can kids help too?
And
Okay, take one. Hold the right pen. Stab it. No, stay in one spot. No, going a little deeper. Not that much.
How we doing?
Because mine's a bit frozen in the middle. Do I go a bit deeper?
You can do, mate. And that'll hopefully thaw it out a tad. Because we're going to leave it for a little bit sitting outside anyway. So,
as deep as you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
On one side, flip it over and do the other side. Same.
Focus. No. Put it down like this. Down. Put it on like that. Like this. Oh, you're in here.
And also, you want to
You want to what?
turn it on its edge like this.
Yeah.
And also do the sides. So this will help well touch, right? This will really help your heat in the middle.
So what does this do? This renders the fat to come out easily?
No, so basically what you're doing is you're tenderizing the steak. So you're breaking it down, but rather than using a mallet, which would actually flatten it, you're actually tenderizing it by cutting through the sinew and the fat in the meat.
Yeah.
You're also putting lots of little holes in it. So the steak is about 1 to 2 inches deep. To get the seasoning in the middle is virtually impossible.
Yeah.
Little holes over it when we season it, and you slow and reverse sear it, all the seasoning basically gets into the meat through the little hole.
Yeah, I'm going to use skewer like this.
Yeah. So who are all the kids? Let's get the kids' names going.
Hi, kids.
Hello.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, I lost Cameron actually.
Okay, come and say hi. There we go.
And I
Who else we got? Hutch.
Yeah, I just lost Cameron. He's just helping little one TV.
Hey guys, this is my little baby girl.
I'll be back.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh,
Hello.
Mine is still sleeping, one of them, and then the other one is having a tuition.
Having a what?
I'm using a Chinese skewer to.
Yeah, mate, that's fine. Good.
Can you tenderize it?
Nigel, you'll recognise this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one is when you have your roast pork at the hawker. This is what the roast pork guys would use. So that's similar concept. You just stab it, and this gets the salt and pepper into the roast pork. So this is a sort of a low.
What are those called?
It's just a meat tenderizer. You can pick these up at probably like the local market. It's just nails, basically, and then it's really good for tenderizing meat.
Using a satay skewer.
Satay skewer does the same job. No, it's the same.
This or is with fillet steak?
How are you doing?
How many holes are you up and down? It's quite a lot.
Not holes. You're just basically stabbing it a little bit. You're not trying to make like big holes in it. So you see here, I'm coming close up. There's no actual holes, but there's little tiny little pieces in there where that seasoning's going to get. Let me have a look. Lift it up.
Mine will marinate very well in it, apparently.
Only skewers, right? Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Done it all over on both sides and on the side itself.
Yeah, I've done everything.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect, Hutch. So look,
Good.
here. Yeah, Michael's been going about
I
40.
gotta do the sides. Can you hold it in place? Just hold it. Just hold it down here.
With
Hold it here.
what?
Hold it here with your hands.
You need your salt.
Wash your hands.
No,
Wash
I
your
just
hands.
don't want to watch.
No, just wash your hands.
Salt and pepper, please.
Oh, pepper next, is it?
Wait. No one's watching, Jude. People. Has everybody got their salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you get salt and pepper again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now, this is going to look like an awful lot of salt and pepper, but again, you've got like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Nigel, just treat yours like one piece, mate, right? So don't season in the middle, just season around the outsides. Treat your two like one.
Okay.
Like one piece of meat.
Wait, watch.
So you're going to do this from up high, so even sprinkling over it.
Can't see, mate.
Amy.
Is it thick or thin pepper, my wife's asking? Salt.
So it doesn't matter, you can use, I'm using sea salt flake. Sea salt flake.
So how much?
Right, so what you're going to do, can you come in a little bit? So if you're taking a pinch about that big,
Yeah.
and then you're really giving it crust, right? You want it all over. So if you look at the meat, Amy, you can see how much on there? Yeah? So it's quite a lot. And then from a pepper perspective, and getting to, so pepper, more than you would think you would need. So you see that's a lot, right?
Yeah, just leave it. Hands off.
You can see how much that is?
Just touch it.
Yeah, I've only got like a little wrist turning.
That'd be good for the next weekend then, mate, when you're on home.
This is going to take.
Muscles up. So you basically want to do this sort of crust that Amy's showing you here. Look at the strawberry blonde, Cam. It looks like a lot, but it's because the meat is like that thick. So you want a crust on there, and you want to repeat this on all the sides. So you'll get some in the roasting pan. You can sort of touch it to make it stick. But notice no oil. No oil.
Okay.
Okay, so repeat the salt and pepper. Jude?
Pepper. Yeah. And on the sides as well?
The sides as well, yeah. It's a monster piece of meat.
We got more pepper.
And again, the beauty
Okay.
is that this is all going to get into the meat. And then you have put on the side.
Yeah.
What's on it, not all over the table.
Do I should I just take some peppercorns out and crush them?
You can do, mate. That's what I've got. I've got fresh peppercorns crushed.
Okay.
Salt on it.
On.
Table. So if you look here, can you see, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, I need more pepper.
It's really quite thick. It's on the sides as well, and on both sides. So we've got it all over. And you can always just sort of like tap it, any spare. That is actually, your steak is done. That's it. All we've got to do is cook that now. We're going to leave this again a little bit, so that'll help you, Hutch, to get yours defrosted fully. But can you see it starting to get really nice and spongy? Beautiful.
And I'm to break up the pepper.
I don't know.
There you go.
All right, let me have a look. guys. Got loads of time.
Daddy, that isn't very far.
Cam, you can do this. You can do this. Please, please come.
Awesome. Ready, Keith? Let's have a look, mate.
That's good.
Show me your steak. Show me your steak, mate. Look at strawberry corn. Show me your steak. There's enough salt and pepper on it. You see? Can you show me your steak? Keith.
Yeah.
Show me your steak.
Good. Hang on. Where do you go?
Bit closer, mate. Closer, closer. Yeah. Okay. You've done well there. Yeah. Good work, Pete. I like that. Yeah. Nice. Good. Touch.
He's working on it.
Huh? Aiming. It's really good. What you've done is beautiful. It's very good. Yeah.
That's a lot of pepper.
Yes, mate. But again, look at the meat thickness. Right, you got about 2 inches deep of steak there, right? And then what will happen? Yeah, nice, mate. Salt on there as well?
Yeah.
And on the side?
Yep.
Cool.
He's definitely falling out now.
Yeah, right. So we just leave that, push the steak to the back and bring your chopping board forward.
I'll do a bit of housekeeping in my cooking area.
Yeah, okay, have a tidy up. It's always good to be cleaning. Always be cleaning.
Ryan, is the time an essential element of it?
Say that again?
Is the time an essential ingredient?
Time, yes. So basically what we're doing, rather than what you would do on a barbecue, you'd kind of guess. What basically worked out is that about 90 minutes on 90 degrees will get it to about 54 to 57 degrees in the middle, which is medium rare.
No, time as in the herb.
Oh, time. Sorry, I thought you said time. Time. No, not at all. It was just in the gravy. Do you have anything else like sage or thyme or tarragon?
Let me revert to my assistant. We'll find something apparently.
Yeah, anything. Mate, you got a bloody garden out there. You've got a shit ton of herbs sitting there you didn't even know.
Yeah.
Nothing grows in this particular.
Go and investigate the garden.
But mint
Mint.
in the garden.
No, it's not lamb.
So fresh.
She's French, so we could just put some brie in it or some cheddar.
Shush. It'll be delicious.
White flag.
She's wandering around the garden now. Rosemary.
Rosemary works. Yeah, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
Fresh rosemary.
Yep, do it.
Yep.
Right, I'm just peeling my garlic.
Rosemary or basil?
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 What are we doing now?
Rosemary.
Are we all ready? Have we got chopping boards and vegetables?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 types of asparagus.
Okay, so 2 pans, right? So fill them up with water up to about 3/4 full of water and put in probably about 2 tablespoons of salt in each. Fill your pans up with 3/4 of water, 2 tablespoons of salt in each. Okay. Are they? No. Wait. We've got to wait for everyone to watch. Everyone should be ready. Is everybody ready, Jude?
Is everybody ready?
No. 5 by 5-ish.
No.
No? Okay, wait for everyone.
All right, got 2 pots of water.
Go. Hutch, check.
Mitchell.
Check. Nice. Not nice.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You got 2 pans, Ken?
Yeah, on.
Right, okay, so start. Jude. Amy, watching? Hold on, show everybody. I'm trying to see. So this is about 2 tablespoons of salt.
Whoa.
Okay, and then again, about 2 tablespoons of salt. There you go.
Wow.
That's
Cool.
So usually at home we don't use much salt.
Yeah, if you want flavour, mate. That's like so my wife married me because I'm fat, and fat is flavour. So is salt. I need to get into the choppy.
I also estimated myself.
Estimate. Best way, mate. And then your
You put those on the boil? Can you
Whatever.
heat those up yet?
Sorry?
Can you heat them up?
Not yet. So you got your asparagus.
That's thin stemmed.
Yeah, done. I couldn't get. Same, mate. It's all good. You just trim off about 1 inch off the back end of it because that'd be like a stalky bit. Not a stalker like you, Pete.
Oh.
But just trim off about 1 inch off that bottom bit. 'Cause that's the woody bit that's in the ground.
Yeah.
I got 2 types.
Yeah,
That's okay, right?
keep that inch off the bottom because these we're only going to parboil these, and then we're going to roast them for the last bit.
Nice.
So these will be sort of like, I don't know, al dente, I suppose, for want of a word. So it doesn't really matter with the thickness. So they're in that water, yeah.
Dump them in the water. Okay. In which pan? Does it matter?
The big one for the potatoes, if you've got a bigger.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're done, guys.
Perfect.
Does it all have to go in the water? My asparagus are quite big.
Let me see, mate. Have you got a big pan or a small pan? What you got? Yeah, it should go in there, right? How long's your asparagus? It's like a baby's arm. What is it? Yeah, put a bit more water in, mate.
It's fine.
Mate,
No, I just took the end off that one a bit, They're kind of,
Mate, you've allocated enough target for coverage. Just put a bit more water into coverage.
there we go. I'll put in. I need to do a bit of housekeeping on the future, but
Let me know when you're ready for the potato.
right, ready.
You ready? Ready for potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hutch, you said you got. So these ones I've got, right? I can leave the skins on these. Let me, because they're like new potatoes. In England, I'll leave the skins on. Yeah, they're perfect, Pete. Yeah, perfect, Hutch. What we got? Nige.
Yeah,
nice. Jawsy, nice. Perfect. Right, guys, all good. So what you're going to do these is, if it's about that big, so that one I would cut into like quarters, because we're going to try and make these quite nice and crispy when we roast them. Yeah, perfect. So into quarters would be about the ideal size. Yeah?
What size, right? Quarters.
Here we go.
That's a half.
Yeah.
Any smaller?
So cut it in again, Pat. So look, watch. So 1/2, turn it round. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. And then in the
I like this. I like these two camera angles. It's very professional.
Thanks, mate. This is.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stay on Strawberry Field.
Amy's better than the other one, mate. If you can actually show what we got. Have a look here, look. So we set up a little table. Now show this camera. Yeah, here. This is the other camera.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to do these same potatoes next weekend for tenderloin.
So what we're going to do with these is we're going to, again, boil them a little bit, and then we put them in the colander. Put them in the colander when they're sort of nearly done, and you shake them, and the holes in the colander cut the edges up a bit. And then we're going to put them in a roasting pan, and put the roasting pan underneath the meat, and the meat is going to sit in the oven on the shelf, on the grill shelf. That will drip into the potato.
Nice.
Yep.
That's exactly the Jamie Oliver recipe.
He's a tosser.
Yeah, chuff them up. Chuff them up. Bang them in the oven.
Bang them in the oven, slap them back, big love. All right.
It's going to be nice and crispy, nice and small.
How are we doing, guys? No good.
Really
So it's pretty easy, right?
My tongs.
Huh?
Hey guys, the ladies in my life, have you guys heard of Joe Wicks?
Yeah,
Joe Wicks.
yeah, my wife does Joe Wicks.
So there you go. Three girls about to start the Joe Wicks workout. Use your routine, it's your family.
Good work, mate.
It's all right, Keith. You'll be able to go get your Lycra on in a minute and do it as well. You'll be fine.
He's got them on there.
I've got the Lycra on.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
Peter Pan's going to come on in a minute covered in a pillow, and that's all. Have we done? Have we done?
Yeah, almost.
Then these ones, guys, once you've done these, in your oven, in the kitchen on the hob, and get them boiled. Amy.
Well, both of them.
So one of our colleagues is called Peter Pan. So Nigel,
No.
one of the Hey, sorry, Jude was just asking. He went, Peter Pan, really? So can you just tell him that one of the team is called Peter Pan?
It's the real Peter Pan. It's fine.
He's not there at the moment. He's flying.
Okay, where's my lighter?
A little tidy up.
Hey, Brian, we're starting to boil, are we? We're on the heat.
Yes, mate. Oh, sorry, pal. Yeah, come in, home.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to bring these to a boil, and then we're going to let them simmer both for a little bit. So we've got the potatoes in, and we got the asparagus. Okay, and whilst that's doing that, which is pretty boring. Yeah, there's my tongs, Pete.
Oh,
There's
nice.
me Pete tongs. Okay, come here.
When do you use the rosemary?
This is kind of how you want your oven.
Come here a minute.
Okay, so you want the grill shell about halfway.
What happened?
All right.
What happened?
And I'm going to be putting this onto, which is going to seem really strange, but on 90 degrees.
90.
90? 90?
90.
See, that to me wouldn't appear unusual at all, Brian, because I don't even know how an oven works, which is why Mrs. Mitchell is currently doing that right now.
90 degrees for how long?
90 degrees. I will tell you when it's cooked, so don't worry about the time. I've put mine on 2 hours 50. The steak should be ready in about an hour and a half. So 90 degrees, set your timer for about 3 hours, but I will tell you on the WhatsApp when we're ready to come back.
Okay, so what are we doing with the veg when they boil?
The what, sorry?
Veg when they boil?
Yeah, keep that going.
So Brian, I think I might have missed a bit. Are we cooking the veg now?
No, that's turn that off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are we cooking the veg going on the heat now?
As well. So oven on to 90 and set the timer for about 3 hours or so. So the vegetables are cooking whilst we're heating up the oven. Here comes the wife now. Morning.
hey, wife.
There's Mary.
So Brian, is the veg going on the heat as well now? Is it boiling?
Yeah. Missed that bit.
No, just leave it on the stove, Keith, cold.
Oh.
That's good advice.
I could
So are we putting?
Hannah.
So we're not putting the meat in yet.
No, meat, no. We're warming the oven up and I'm giving you a little bit more defrost time, Hutch.
All right.
Keeping it real, mate. But look, see, mine is really like spongy. Now, I could literally lose my finger in there. Oh, it reminds me of a couple of weekends away.
Oh,
the old days. But yeah, so your touch, we'll leave it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And it should be fine. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, right? So we're going to be putting this in, say, let's get this in at about 10. It should be defrosted, Hutch. And then we'll be taking them out about 11:30, quarter to 12. Perfect.
boom.
I've just got to let Nigel know. Oh.
Nigel, you can get yours in at 10 to 12 and it'll be done by 12.
Yeah, I would.
But
Nice.
mine is about 2 inch. If I put it together, it's about 2 inch plus.
That's not 2 inches, Nigel. That's not 2 inches.
Yeah, what is that?
Nigel. I don't know who you've been telling that to, but that's not 2 inches.
That's why I married my wife. She's got very small hands.
All right. So the veg, how long do we let it boil for?
Let's have a look. Nigel, bring them together to the camera. Let me see the thick. Because they're going to cook probably separate. Yeah, okay. So he has got about 2 inches there. Could you put yours in, Nige? Don't put it in at 10. Put yours in at 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah, take 30 minutes off your cooking time.
Okay, cool.
90 degrees, still 90, but yours in at 10:30. We're going to go in at 10. You're at 10:30.
And we want the oven to be top and bottom
Yeah,
running, right?
yeah. Cooking all the way through because we're going to be putting potatoes in and the meat. So the two are going to cook. And because it's 90 degrees, you're not really going to get a lot of, heat. It's going to be all around. But then when the hour and a half is done, we take the meat out and we're going to leave that to rest. We don't need to cover it. We're going to leave it to rest a bit. And then we're going to whack up the heat to crisp the potatoes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, leave yours till 10:30, Nige. The rest of us will.
Okay, cool.
So we all got the oven on at 90 degrees.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
It's on
Yes.
90 degrees.
Awesome. Have you checked your vegetables? Look at them steaks. Look at this.
There
Perfect.
you go.
Perfect.
And can we make sure, and everyone needs to take a short video when they're going down for meal times as well, so you can stick it into the YouTube video that's going up.
Okay, can I, for vegetables, right, can I change the vegetables a little bit? Instead of asparagus, I put mushroom. Chinese mushroom.
That's the amount it's only got 2 inches.
Let me see.
Yeah, what are you going to do then, mate? You're going to fry them or?
Can I bake it?
Thank you.
Well, my potato is ready. So I'll use
With those
potato.
mushrooms, they're so thin, they'll just disappear.
Capsicum.
Uh,
Capsicum.
you could do like that. Yeah, okay. So you could chop those up into slivers.
Yeah, I'll chop it up.
Yeah, chop it. I wouldn't roast it. I would fry that. Get a bit of garlic, some oil, chop up both bits of the capsicum, and fry that off with some oil and garlic, and then add in mushrooms at the end because those mushrooms will wilt in seconds. But fry it, don't roast it, otherwise it'll be.
Okay. Cool.
I haven't got any capsicums. I can't show you.
Brian, what was the name of your cookbook again? What was the name of your cookbook?
It's coming back.
No, I'll compliment another man on his meat. That's it.
All right.
Okay, so this was version 1, which was sponsored by DHL. Woohoo!
Oh, wow.
And then
Where can my wife get a copy?
I've got a spare copy. I can give you one of these as well. This is
Nice.
version 1.
What is it? What's in it?
So the recipe that DHL, so Jerome Gillette that you guys are working with at the moment, his favourite recipe at DHL is this.
Oh.
So that was Jerome. You met Jerome, right, Pete? I think Nigel, you.
Yeah, Brian. Hey, Brian.
Hey, look!
Oh.
Wow.
I think you signed it back in the day.
The new one.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
Nice.
the new one. So this is one I'm thinking about doing something for the charity with, Pete.
Yeah, yeah. I like it.
Fantastic.
Neat.
Meat and more meat.
Yeah, get your carnival run. Where is it? Can't see.
Oh,
Wow.
Kids get in this one as well.
Who's that bloke?
Hey, so here we go. That's for the kid. That's for the kids.
That's good.
So look at this one. You'll love this. We did this for a kids' party once.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Excellent.
The party. Yes, this is yours truly.
That's you?
Semi-naked chef.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, that's me.
What are you trying to do in that picture, Brian?
So my mate got me to do it. There's a famous statue called Curling Inwards, and he asked me to do that. But again, it actually proves that I don't need my wife.
You wish.
Sorry.
How long's my asparagus boil for?
Hold on. Sorry, you distracted me. 2 seconds. Where's the camera, mate? Hold on. Is it live?
Nudge Keith.
Go.
Seriously, look at that. Oh my God. It's so good. I love it. It's working.
5 minutes. So the asparagus feel cooked when you
Let's okay, if you want to do a natural break, come back at 10. 10 minutes, natural break.
Do I leave everything on cooking for 10 more minutes?
Yeah, leave the oven. So the oven is going to be warming up, which is perfect. We've got frosting, which is perfect. And the vegetables will be ready in the 9 minutes or so. So come back in at 10 o'clock.
Come back on here at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, come back. Yeah.
Hey, Brian, I got a
Yeah.
question. The oven,
Yeah.
you can see it's pretty close to the top. Should I bring that down one and then just take the roasting pan out and just...
Yes, 100%, mate. So what we're going to do, so the steak, go back, Hutch.
Yeah.
So take the top one out. Take that out. Take the next one out. Right, so that's gone. So what we'll do is when the potatoes are boiled, we'll pour them into that roasting tray.
Okay.
Steak is going to be on the shelf.
Good. All right.
Perfect, mate. So
Okay,
for everyone else, look at Hutch's.
Which deck do you want us to use? The lower deck or the middle deck?
A middle deck is for the grill shelf, and then a roasting tray beneath it.
Ah, okay.
We put the meat in now.
Not yet. 10 o'clock, mate. Don't panic. Don't panic. 10 o'clock.
And the potatoes, do we leave them
Leave
boiling?
them going, mate. Leave them going. It's only 9 minutes. If it really starts to boil violently, just turn it down a bit.
Okay. Good job.
We've only got 5 minutes.
That. Harder, Keith. Harder, Keith.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Potatoes.
Where's Hutch? You ready, Hutch?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Okay, so. Come this way.
Keep going.
So.
Just can't put the microphone on.
In on the shelf. Yeah?
Wow.
Put that in. And then, what you had your steak in, the pan, the roasting pan, put your potatoes in. Watch this, thing. Watch, guys. Because that blood in the bottom there, which isn't actually blood, is flavour. Okay, how are we doing?
Yeah. Right, should we start? We'll do that. Okay.
Yeah. This is where you need your garlic, Nigel,
Oh, I see.
as well.
Okay.
Salt, pepper, olive oil, and garlic.
I see. You're saying I don't put my meat now, right? I have to put my meat later, isn't it?
So who's got a garlic bowl? Oh, hold on. Who's that? Yeah, right. So cut that in half, but not through the top bit, Keith, through the side.
Oh, wait.
So yes, cut it in half. All the skin on, and then you'll be basically opening up into two halves where you can see the garlic cloves. Same with you, Nigel. Whoever's got a full garlic clove, do what Keith's doing.
Ah.
Yes, perfect. Now that, pop that into your potatoes somewhere, wherever you want.
Both bits, one bit.
Everyone got that?
Both bits. Yeah.
I couldn't get garlic bulbs, so I'm going to use just some of these. I'm just going to squidge some up. Similar principle. So whoever couldn't get a garlic,
Right. Good for you guys.
I just threw this away.
All right. It's definitely going to be a vampire in the little house.
has everyone got the garlic?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay, sort of like that. If you've got the whole garlic cloves, let me come see. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yes.
Sorry.
No, you stay. Let me see, Pete. Yeah, garlic's in. Nice. You're doing Keith's done. Hutch. Cool. Now take your olive oil.
The feedback.
Yeah, sorry. Olive oil over the top of the potato. And then again, a good sprinkle of sea salt. Over them. And again, some black pepper. And that is the prep done on the potatoes. Wow, knackered. Backwards and forwards.
Show your work.
So we've got the potatoes with the garlic, drizzle with some olive oil, and some salt and pepper on top. Yep. 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 Nice.
Yep. Halfway through. Where am I?
I'm just going to sweep up the salt and pepper on the floor.
Ready. All right, that's ready. Put it in the oven.
And then you're going to put these now beneath your steak. Like that. Okay, so this, when it starts to cook, is going to leak out juices, and that should all drip into the potatoes. Okay, and close the door and leave it alone. Nice. Good shout, Hutch. Cool, mate.
Done.
Let's have a look at everyone's. Where we are, Keith. Let's have a look. Keith. Look. Can you see in your oven? Oven check.
Hang on.
See. Perfect. Well done, Mitchell.
What do we do with the rosemary or thyme? Is that in
The
it?
gravy.
In the gravy, got it.
And Nige, give yours about 15, 20 minutes before you put the steak in. Potatoes.
Okay.
Well, that's it, guys. So, I said come back about 11. I'll drop a WhatsApp when it's time to come back, yeah? Because we're a bit behind. So if that's all right with everyone, I'll drop a WhatsApp through to that group that I set up, and then we'll jump back on. Good, good, guys. Well done.
Right.
Very good. Speak to you in probably about 3/4 to an hour.
Cool.
I will come back
Guys.
around medium rare.
What's happening with the asparagus, Brian? Just leave it on the side.
Leave it there, mate, so it doesn't brown. So it'll just cool down quite nicely. We're going to roast it off a little bit later, put some butter, and then we're going to grate some of the Parmesan on it.
Fantastic. Okay.
Nice.
We put it into we put it back into the potatoes in a minute. Or sorry, in with the potatoes later on, and that just roasts it a little bit when the oven's really hot. Blacken them a little bit, and then we plate it, shave it with some Parmesan and a bit of butter.
Okay.
Do we leave?
Natural.
Do we leave it in the water? Take it out.
Yeah, leave it like that. Perfect. Good work.
All right, gents. See you in a bit.